Hey folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to the Mermaid Mask. Thank you to the developers for the code. Still working around getting our suspicions on people, and well, we have one to go investigate with Zephyr, so I guess let's go to Zephyr? Yeah, let's go to Zephyr. Oh yeah, and there's even like little check marks, I just noticed that. Cool. Zephyr. Because you have a thing to investigate, or suspicion. But first, Cynthia.
It is no mark against Cynthia's character. She is a sharp young woman and capable engineer. But I was wholly surprised to learn that she had become captain.
Did she never say she wanted to be captain?
On the contrary, I was aware she'd held such aspirations, initially. But I was under the impression that her campaign had ended in failure.
Meaning?
That Miss Seafoam had made her ambitions known to Magnus, but he had shut them down.
Alright, clues.
You know, Magnus never liked the name Mortuga Submarine.
Surely he was the one who chose that name.
I believe it was something that just happened. He didn't have a willing hand in it. All told, Magnus was rather dismissive of the notion that the submarine should bear his moniker.
But it was his submarine.
He was dismissive of that notion, too.
The wheel.
Has the wheel always looked like that?
Like what?
With one side broken off and replaced with a different material.
It's never been my job to steer the ship, so I've never really taken any notice.
The log.
Magnus was fairly averse to record keeping.
He can't have been that against it if he bothered to write in the captain's log.
However, standard protocol would be for the captain to keep a record of every single day, whereas Magnus only filed a handful of these log cards in his entire tenure.
Jacket.
It's a fine garment, is it not?
Has it been in the control room the whole time?
From the moment I first entered the submarine.
But it doesn't belong to Mortuga.
It does not.
Contract.
It rather seems that Cynthia is using the contract as a talisman.
A talisman. Like, as protection.
I did notice she taped it to the back of the chair in the control room, so it's like you can't go in there unless you acknowledge it.
Correct. The contract is a shield behind which Cynthia hides.
Lock it.
Now this is a talisman, surely.
On the surface, it appears so. However, in this instance, I think the concept has been inverted.
A reverse talisman.
Radio.
Fascinating. Some unseen entity is attempting to speak with us through the radio.
I think it's just broken.
Of course it's broken. That's precisely what opens it up to ethereal transmission.
The bell.
Magnus and I installed this in the captain's cabin shortly after we left port for the first time. It is exceptionally heavy.
Did Mortuga tell you why he wanted a big iron bell hanging over his desk?
He merely said it was an object of great importance and that he'd like to keep it close by.
Do you have any idea what it is?
He referred to it as a bell, Detective.
Yeah, just going by the shape. But it doesn't ring, so we're not sure.
You may be more correct than you know. Personally, I believe it is a bell. Not in the musical sense, but rather a diving bell, which is to say it's designed to be lowered to the ocean floor.
With a person inside?
I doubt it. It's not really big enough.
Painting.
I believe this is a painting of Magnus's old boss and landlord.
Is that who she is?
Felicia, her name was.
And you met her?
I laid eyes on her briefly when I first visited Silkworm.
What happened to her?
I couldn't say.
Mortuga never told you?
No.
Maybe he didn't know either.
Town.
Magnus built this himself, from the scant materials we happened to have on board.
So he made it while he was living on the submarine?
Yes, but I believe it's a vignette of a particular time in his past, back when he was living in Silkworm.
But you knew Mortuga back then, didn't you? How come there's not a model of you in there?
It's specific to the town and its history. As an outsider, I would have no place in it.
The box.
I am unfamiliar with this. Where was it located?
It was in the captain's quarters.
Ah, then it is no mystery, for I have never set foot in that room.
Right. Projector.
An apparition of death. Intriguing.
But it's a woman.
Wow. Death could be a woman. You don't know.
The doll?
an effigy of Miss Silkmoth.
It's a doll she used to use in her magic tricks.
I'm still not quite sure why she brought it onto the submarine, though.
It's possible that it's bound to her, and thus leaving it behind was not possible.
Bound?
Through magic. Once bound, an effigy shares its fate with the person in question.
Permanently?
Not necessarily. If a rupture were to form between the two, they may become separated once more.
Photo.
This seems to be a personal item of Cynthia's. As such, it is not my place to make a comment.
Other photo.
The face from the ether. It must be.
What's that?
Tell me, where did you find this?
It was locked in a safe.
Was it now? Would you mind if I took it off your hands?
It's not ours to give.
No, of course.
Also, it's evidence. Magazine.
This magazine emanates a peculiar energy. Jealousy, frustration, even greed.
The bottle?
Did Mortuga make this himself?
Of course, much like his model town, it is specific to his life and his memories.
So he made the model ship and the model town at around the same time.
I believe so.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can already tell, like, the things look similar anyway. Suspicion. The Dream Doctor.
Zephyr, can you tell us more about the work you do as a dream doctor? I'm looking for specifics here.
I've told you all I think you could understand. To be blunt, it's not a line of inquiry that should concern you. That is to say, my experiments have no connection with the murder.
You say that, but we found something at the crime scene that we think belongs to you. Specifically, something we think is related to your little dream experiments.
The helmet. Or not the crime scene. The vial.
That has nothing to do with my research. What makes you so sure it even belongs to me?
The moon label?
Moon label.
Sure about that?
That has nothing to do with my... What makes you so sure it even belongs to me?
The smell.
Smell. According to Mariana Moon, the liquid from the bottle is seawater mixed with 3 particular herbs.
Mariana Moon's sense of smell knows no bounds, but I fail to see how this information connects it to me.
Zephyr in some way. The hex bottle.
The liquid in your hex bottle has the exact same 4 ingredients.
Irrelevant. The X bottle isn't anything to do with my dream experiments either.
So what is it? What's in the bottle?
Alright. The hex bottle contains... Aw, the little sea creature's so cute. The moon vial. Okay. Hex ball is related to the fog ball, and it can talk?
The hex bottle is related to the fog ball, and it can talk. That's not right.
No. Oh, that was just completely wrong. It's actually just the moon vial. But it's fake? No, it's actually contains. Bad. Quit clicking out of the thing, Minnie. Okay, contains a sea creature, but it's dead?
The hex bottle contains a sea creature, but it's dead. Almost.
Which one are we changing? But it's fake.
The hex bottle. Almost.
No. And it's asleep.
The hex bottle contains a sea creature, and it's asleep.
A sea creature?
1, 2, 3. Wait. Ah, it's moving! 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
An
Octopus?
octopus. Kidding, obviously. Now for the actual
A
answer.
sea creature?
A sextopus?
A sextopus.
Sally, We've been over this. That's not what they're called.
I saw the opportunity and I took it.
A sea creature?
Hexapus.
A hexapus. It's not called a hex bottle because there's a magic spell inside. It's called a hex bottle because there's a sleeping hexapus inside.
His name is Hex. I've had him since I was a young boy.
Not to be rude, but that must have been quite some time ago. A normal octopus would live only a couple years, wouldn't it?
Hex is a singular specimen with a number of special properties.
Do you ever let him out of that little bottle?
Of course I do. Hex swims freely in the ocean at night, and during the day he returns to me and sleeps in the bottle.
So he's asleep right now.
I knew he was related to your dream experiments.
Who said anything about dreams?
Nobody. But just looking at him, I think I know one of Hex's special properties, and it would explain why you'd be interested in the first place.
Wait. Shake it. Power on his skin. His image from his dream.
Pure subconscious projection, unmarred by the insecurities of the waking mind.
That's pretty cool. I can see why you became a dream scientist.
So the hex bottle was the original. And then you made the dream helmet more recently.
They are two distinct objects. There is no such connection.
No.
The funnel is the same shape as the one in the dream helmet.
Right. The dream helmet's clearly just a scaled-up version of the hex bottle, specifically scaled up to human size.
See how that's Mortuga size.
We heard Mortuga was experiencing a particular recurring dream. I think he was your test subject.
So, Mortuga wears the dream helmet and lays on your weird chair thing. And then you give him some of the moon potion to help him sleep.
And as he dreams, the dream helmet collects the spirit energy and sends it to...
Sends it to the fog ball. This antenna. Oh yeah, this antenna wirelessly transmits to this antenna. And the fog ball violently explodes and it receives the dream energy.
This antenna wirelessly transmits to this antenna, and the fog ball receives the dream energy.
Do not think I cannot hear your mocking tone. It may surprise you to learn that I have indeed had some success in this area. I did once successfully filter something into the fog ball, and I witnessed a face inside the glass, however briefly.
A face?
No doubt the visage of someone from beyond the veil. Unfortunately, I have been unable to consistently replicate it.
Did you make a record of it?
I thought I did, but I can't remember where.
Make a record of mysterious face he saw. I think I can think of is the caretaker's journal. Open the mermaid tongue. Zephyr made a drawing of the mermaid's tongue that he'd seen in the fog ball.
This is the correct clue, but we need to choose the right.
That he'd seen in the dream helmet.
This is the right clue, but we want a specific aspect.
Made a drawing of... made a drawing of the face that he'd seen in the dream helmet.
This is the correct clue, but we need to choose the right one.
He'd seen in the fog ball.
There it is! Irrefutable evidence!
Sorry to burst your bubble, Zephyr, but,
the fog ball was designed to show that exact face.
the fog ball was designed to show that exact face.
What do you mean?
We've been commissioned about the fog ball and its purpose. Newspaper page. Yes. Fog ball appears in this illusionist photo and it's displaying the same face that Zephyr saw.
What's the connection? What causes the face to appear?
A certain temperature or a certain
A
voice?
certain voice. A
Sims.
fog ball's designed to show the face when it hears Sim's voice. That's how the original trick worked anyway. See how in the photograph she's talking to it through the telephone?
I demand that we test this theory. Send for Symmetry at once.
Wait, we don't have to.
We don't have to. How could we hear Sim's voice right now? That's all?
That's not right.
Not at all? Film projector?
That's not right.
No. The pipe? Derek Sim. Which part has Sim's voice? 3.
We have a recording of Sim's voice right here.
Stargazing girl stares into the ink-black void. Upon her trembling lips, a question born.
I don't say this to be cruel, but it seems like your dream experiments are, inconclusive.
I'm just glad to have some clarity about what they actually are. And as far as I can tell, it all seems pretty harmless.
Right, and the moon potion.
As you said, merely an herbal tincture.
But then why was it found at the crime scene?
That I do not know.
Do you know if Mortuga had any on him? Did he ever borrow a bottle from you?
It's a possibility.
Doesn't suggest Mortuga took. Oh, the ship in the bottom. Mortuga had the glass dropper from the moon vial.
If Mortuga had the dropper, I'm assuming he had the rest of the moon vial somewhere nearby.
Curious. Where exactly did you find this?
It was on his desk, in the captain's cabin.
And yet, the moon vial was discovered at the scene of the crime, 1 floor below.
So, Hex actually shows his thoughts on his skin?
Yeah, it's incredible. Hey, what if we got him to think about something else?
Wait, use the incorrect term for a 6-legged cephalopod. Sally, we went over this. Wait, where's the hex bottle? Shake. Can't get him to think about something else here, can I? Well, let's go to Sim. Hi, Sim. Suspects. We've got most of it. Radio.
How it blinks and flickers so,
It's just broken. I think it's turning itself on and off.
as if it sought to speak with kin.
It's a radio. I'm not sure it has kin.
Well, it has to have a pair. The bell.
To dwell beneath a heavy iron-casted thing, ever poised for rope to snap, ever set to fall.
Mortuga? He didn't dwell beneath it. Not really.
I don't know. It's hanging directly over his desk. That's a choice.
Meaning?
A yearning stirred along by grief to seek to find a path, a bridge to cross that dark divide.
Grief?
I assume she's dead, this woman?
Why?
The crosses in the background.
Oh.
I think they're just ship masts. Like she's standing by the harbor.
Small town.
Teeny tiny town of toys, or fossil formed of... Oh, that's my house. Right there.
Your house?
Yeah, the theater where I lived.
Cute.
The box.
Dusky box of dark allure. I cannot turn mine eyes. What lies within?
We're still trying to work that out. Any guesses?
Surely some solemn secret, dark and dreadful.
Oh, it better be after all this.
Projector.
Is this yours?
No, not mine. Merely borrowed from Magnus Mortuga.
Mortuga owned a projector? What for? Projecting a film, I guess?
Not this film.
What did you want it for?
Projecting this film.
The doll.
We found your doll. She's not talking.
You didn't ask her anything.
Alright, fine. What's up with the doll? Okay, now she's not talking.
Speaking of, Sim, can the doll talk? Like, does it have a little speaker inside?
She is ever silent. I speak for us both.
I just thought, there's a string on the back. I thought it was like a pull string.
It is a pull string.
Oh, then how does it work?
You pull it.
Wow.
There's something suspicious about Symmetry.
Yeah, photo.
A portrait of fair Cynthia's youth.
Sim, what's wrong?
Mine eye is drawn against my will to she that lingers far from frame.
The ship in the background.
What about it?
A sorry, sorrowed tale has she, for never fully wrought. Left to rust in stillborn state, the dream forever gone undreamt.
Underwater photo?
There she is.
Oh!
I don't know. I've never seen her with my eyes. I've only ever heard her voice.
When?
At night, when half asleep.
Half asleep or asleep?
What did she say?
I wish I knew. Oh, how I wish I knew.
If you've never seen her, how'd you recognize her from the photo?
I cannot say. May I ask where you found it?
Actually, it was in your bedroom.
Oh, this is what Cynthia was hiding under her mattress?
No, we found it in a safe.
Oh.
But now I feel like we should check on Cynthia's mattress.
Yeah? Movie magazine.
This is Dirk's, I'm guessing.
You guessed correct.
Kind of him to lend it to you.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's kind of precious to him.
Au contraire, he spoke of it with sulk and scorn. Glad was he to see it gone.
Ship?
Do you know anything about Mortuga's model ship?
Yet another weight upon his ever-troubled mind. Although, given that it's sealed in glass, I imagine it's now very hard to fix.
What are you talking about?
It's broken. Some part of its innards has come loose.
Yeah. Suspicion. Ill-Fated Illusion.
Symmetry, you were in the Illusion Theater with Mortuga the evening before he died.
I concede! I concede! I am laid bare!
Anyway, there was some talk of Mortuga being killed by a curse. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Grimoire.
What? She's the resident curse expert.
It is entirely possible that the captain was set upon by a curse.
See? I knew she'd know about this.
Let's just stick to the facts, shall we? Sim, if you were in the Illusion Theater with Mortuga, what were you actually doing in there?
A performance?
A performance.
Like a magic act?
A foolish act, a callous indulgence through and through.
I don't understand. Did it go wrong?
I performed it perfectly.
Then what's the problem? She's gone quiet.
It's okay, we don't need to force it out of her.
Her plan for a new magic trick was the illusion poster.
It's a poster for a magic act. Or a rough layout for a poster, anyway.
Oh, we found something else, too.
Something she left there, which was the sailcloth?
We'll get to that
Oh,
later.
fine. The, in the cabinet to the side, the doll?
Sweet sister inanimate, I implore you, leave her be. Her hands are clean.
The doll was a prop used in magic tricks.
The doll is a prop used in magic tricks.
What kind of magic trick would need a life-size doll?
Any trick where you need a double, obviously.
Like the one written about in here?
I mean, I get it, but that's not quite.
Which clue suggests she uses a doll as a double in her illusions? Here. Sim in her reflection. It's just Sim use a doll as a double.
Your magic act, Lady of the Looking Glass. I don't claim to know exactly how it works, but as far as I can tell, you put the doll behind some kind of special mirror, and it acts as an identical double.
Lady of the Looking Glass is a thing of the past. I am no longer able to perform it.
Because you don't have the special mirror.
You misunderstand. I shall never again perform this trick.
But why not?
Oh.
Because she's lost one of the other props.
Because she's lost one of the other props. On second thought, maybe not.
You misunderstand.
But why not?
Oh.
Because they're no longer identical.
Because Sim and her doll are no longer identical.
Sweet sister stays ever a fresh-faced child. No such fate is writ for me.
So you can't use the doll at all anymore?
The doll could still work as a double for Symmetry. Was facing away from the audience?
The doll could still work as a double for Symmetry if it was facing away from the audience.
Facing away? Oh, like the sketch on the poster.
Right.
I wonder why she needed a double, though. This isn't a mirror trick like before.
It would help if we knew more about the trick itself.
True. We don't even know what it's called.
Do we know something about the name of the new trick? Is it in here?
Stargazing girl stares into the ink black.
Oh, it was the sailcloth. Symmetry's painted the title on the sailcloth.
The Stargazing Girl. Says it right there.
Besmirched by my own penmanship. Truly the folly of man.
Why would the title be written on the sailcloth?
I'm pretty sure she used it during the magic act.
She hung it up as a curtain. To use
She
as a
hung it
curtain.
up to use as a curtain. On second thought, maybe not.
Why would the title
I'm
be...
pretty sure she used it during the magic act.
She draped it over the cauldron?
She draped it over the cauldron.
It's not like that in the original sketch. See, in the drawing, the cauldron's uncovered.
Mortuga asked her to keep the cauldron covered up?
Mortuga asked her to keep the cauldron covered up.
Before the captain assented to me using that room, he'd been using it for storage. When I was first let inside, the sailcloth was indeed draped over the cauldron. I hadn't realized he did not wish me to remove it. When he saw my design for the poster, he had but one request. Symmetry, all I ask is that you keep the sailcloth on the cauldron.
And given that you had to keep it, you made use of it as a kind of banner.
So what's the Stargazing Girl about? What happens in it?
I do not wish to speak on it.
No? Well, we actually know quite a bit about it already.
Because of the film?
Nope.
No? Because of the...
That's not it.
That's not what I meant to click, but we went with it. Because of the poster?
We've looked at that already.
Fine, not because of the poster.
That's not it.
We have audio evidence. Oh, the pipe. I was gonna say we already used it.
Stargazing
No, we didn't.
girl stares into the ink-black void. Upon her trembling lips, a question born. A forbidden query of what may be and what may not be. The void, unyielding to the girl's plight, stares back. It speaks.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
How can this be?
Mariana Moon was in the bilge at the time. I guess the sound traveled down through the open vent.
Her pipe is a dictaphone.
Dang.
So the first voice belongs to Sim, and then there's a second voice, a woman's voice.
Someone else entirely.
It's someone else entirely.
It's from the film projector.
This film matches up to the audio from the pipe recording.
And see how in the poster there's a little Grim Reaper guy? That's the person from the film.
I am undone.
Hang on. Why does Sim have a film of a Grim Reaper character? Where'd it come from?
It's a scene from Dirk's movie.
It's a scene from Dirk's movie.
Grim Reaper shown in the film reel. Yes, there.
Nope.
No? Some kind of packaging suggests the Grim Reaper character shown in the film is... Oh, here.
That almost works, but it's not.
Not what you're thinking of? Oh, the packaging. This packaging. Turn around. Reaper, Devil of the Deep.
Oh yeah. Good catch.
Okay, so Sim put the projector into the doll, and it projected onto the circular window at the back of the room.
If the doll was sitting on the cauldron, where was the real Sim?
Where was the real Sim? Inside?
I guess that's wrong.
No. Here?
The cabinet to the side? I don't get why she couldn't just sit in the cauldron herself.
Listen to the end of the recording again.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
Right at the end, it sounds like something falls onto the floor. Something solid.
The doll's
The
head.
doll's head. The whole thing culminates with the cloaked figure swinging the scythe. Sim screams, pulls a string, and the doll is decapitated.
Oh. Geez, that's kinda dark.
I lay awake that night, eyes wide with regret. Able to bear it no longer, the decision was made. I would tear it all down, the whole misbegotten affair.
So that's why you went back to the Illusion Theater.
And that's when you found Mortuga.
The image of his lifeless form. It filled me with a great thunderous guilt.
But why? You think you might have actually caused Mortuga's death, somehow?
I know not the manner of Magnus Mortuga's death, but I do know this. The night of the stargazing girl, it was his last.
So, even if his death was unrelated, you feel bad that your trick was one of the last things he ever saw.
When we began, you implied that I laid a curse upon him, and I say this. Maybe I did.
Ooh.
I guess we should go look under Cynthia's mattress.
Let's go. This is gonna get her suspicion, isn't it?
I hate to pry, but...
Under the mattress. Old document that was hidden under Cynthia's bed. It's a deed of ownership that's been signed by many different people. This document, originally handwritten by Solomon Stonetop, may be presented as proof to one's ownership of the property in Silkworm on Sea known as the Stonetop Inn. Following individuals now registered as the Stonetop Inn's certified proprietor and landowner: Selena Stonetop, Felicia Stonetop, Magnus Mortuga, Dawn Drummond. Dear Magnus, I've come to see you before I leave, but you're asleep. I don't want to wake you up, as I know you need to recover after what happened. Mark you left on your shoulder hasn't faded, so I think it might be permanent. Luckily, I think it looks quite heroic. Leaving my cabin key with you as well, so I can always keep an eye on you. But no, you won't actually need to use it. Nobody will. I'm having the dearest Selena decommission. It's over at the Drummond shipyard, and they're going to take it apart. I told Don he could strip it for parts if he wanted. As for our cargo, the bell and the buoy are in my room, and I've returned the mermaid's tongue to its resting place. Please try not to dwell on it. Magnus, I have to leave Silkworm tonight. I'm giving you the inn. It's in your name now. Hopefully I'll see you again. Felicia. Right. Well, I think on that note, I will call it good there for now. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe, maybe click the bell for notifications. Also be sure to check out the description below. Various links, social media, Discord. Come hang out, get notifications there too. And until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!